you as dad feels like really responsible for you to getting hurt. Like, would you
Mhm.
feel responsible if your kids' goals hurt them?
I mean,
Like, if they wanted to really be like, say, like a pro football player, or like they wanted to do like boxing or like MMA, and they got like seriously injured, would you feel responsible for that?
no, not responsible, because like that's what they wanted to do, and that comes with the territory of the sport. Like that's what we signed up for. It's a combat sport. It's a physical sport. Injuries can always happen. And I feel like if you let them know that, like, that's a possibility. Obviously, you don't want to just bring that up all the time, but it's a possibility it can happen.
Would you even let your kid do any of those?
Football, no.
Say, I'm still on kind of like the edge of like, would I let my kid play football? So I feel like I play football
Basketball,
and I turned out fine, but I don't know. Well, basketball, yeah, like I mean, I guess you could like hurt your legs, but
wrestling, yeah, but boxing and MMA, maybe. But
you would let them do that over football?
What?
Boxing and
boxing
MMA?
and MMA, yeah, because it's a lot better in terms of like the way they look after the fighter after the fight. Like they check up on them, and there's X amount of time that passes before you fight again. But like with football is very like tough it out, even if you're hurt, go and play. Whereas in fighting, that's not the case. Like if you're injured, you can't fight. Well, I mean, you can, but you're not supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're injured during a fight, yeah, you got to either finish the fight or like they'll stop it because you can't finish. But with football, you'll literally, people have like tears and shit, and they're still like playing. It's like, bro, like, what the heck? You know what I mean? So
football does have a tough it out culture. I feel like all pro sports kind of have a tough it out culture.
And then if you look at like the CTE and stuff in football, let me see, compared to boxing, and
that's like my main concern is like concussions. Because I don't know. If I did have a concussion, it was maybe one time during football, but like I'm not even sure if that was actually a concussion or not, or if I just like hurt like my jaw. But like concussions, I feel like weren't super common, at least on my team. It also has a lot to do with like training and like how well you train your team as far as like tackling and taking hits and just like not putting your head down and stuff like that.
I would say both. I don't think fighting is worse. I think football might be slightly better, but I don't know. I feel like there's more checks and balances with combat sports prior to going into the fight. And this is what you're signing up for. Like,
yeah,
you're literally going in to punch somebody and get your face punched. You know what I'm saying? Whereas like with football, I feel like it's more masked. Like obviously they're like, yeah, it's tough, it's physical, but I don't know. Like it's more, I don't know.
I get what you're saying. There's definitely more checks and balances in like a player could like have a concussion, but like still keep going and no one would really know they have a concussion per se.
Yeah.
Especially like in high school and stuff. Because like the lower end level you get, the less checks there are. Like at some point, like you're just having like gym and health teachers responsible for like your kid's health on the field. So it really depends on like the level and the average school and how much care they're putting into the program. So I get that. Football, I'm very much still leaning towards wouldn't be okay with them playing. But
if anything, I would prefer wrestling compared to like actual like striking sports.
Okay.
Because with wrestling you can like you can snap some shit up, and you can like get choked out, but it's not blunt trauma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I don't know how common it is for someone to get like seriously injured at like a little like school wrestling event. I have no idea. Wrestling is one of those things I didn't really watch. I probably went to like one wrestling event at my school.
Yeah, I've never been to one,
and that was just because we had like some like ranked, like state ranked people on our team. Mm-hmm. I think the basketball coach just wanted us to go or something. I don't remember.